What's up, everybody? Ari here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today I want to talk about something a little bit more serious. This is kind of off the cuff. I haven't really planned something too much, but I felt that this video needed to be made. So today what I'm going to be talking about is how you should be handling the potential FOMO from all of these different crypto things going on in the space, especially as a Shopify store owner. So the reason why I'm well suited to talk about this today is because that's literally me. I'm a Shopify store owner and I'm, constantly feeling the fear of missing out on these new coins, on these new potential opportunities to make money. And it's not really healthy, first of all, but what's also, not good about it is that it distracts us from our original vision of building an e-commerce brand, or at least a cash flow system. So look, first things first, there's been thousands upon thousands of people that are up really, really fat on their crypto holds. That could be you. Hopefully it's you. I mean, I genuinely hope all of us make a ton of money during this crypto bull cycle. But what I want you to understand is the fact that even though I'm confident in the coins that I hold, this very well could go the other way. And if you're relying on crypto as an income stream, that's going to be very counterintuitive to actually building a business. First reason being, it's extremely difficult to time the market efficiently. It's almost impossible, really, especially when it comes to crypto, because nobody actually knows exactly what's going to happen. It's much easier to invest over a long horizon, right? For example, Bitcoin and Ethereum, I fully see them being, the reigning champs in the crypto space for years to come. I could be wrong about that, but all the signs kind of lead there. All the macro signs are leading to that conclusion. Countries are starting to make Bitcoin their legal tenders. Companies are starting to add it to their balance sheet. So I feel like there's just no way you can lose with Bitcoin. Of course, in the short term, that could be 100% wrong. We could go back to, 30K tomorrow. I highly doubt it. I mean, I'm definitely not betting my money on that. I'm just going to be holding. But that very well could happen. So, if all of the money that you were planning to start a business with is sitting right now in some sort of crypto asset, it's not really helping you in any way. So this is why my goal with my channel, as always, is to sort of steer you and guide you in the right direction through what I've learned myself, but also through the lessons that others have had to go through, even if they've been painful. I mean, a lot of people believe that the only way to truly understand something is to experience it yourself. I don't really think that's actually true. I mean, sure, experience is priceless, and that's definitely a great way to understand something, but you can 100% learn from other people's mistakes. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're just salty that they weren't able to learn from other people's mistakes and avoid easy mistakes. And this is one of them. So look, when you're starting a business, especially on Shopify, you're gonna need a lot of money. There's no way around it. I mean, even if you start with $500, even if that's all you have, sure, you can make it work. But if you spent that all on Bitcoin, you're not going to have any money to start your business. And chances are you're also not going to make a huge return anytime soon. You could double that money in a few months maybe, which is great. But what about in the meantime? I mean, just learning that whole time is not very effective. The best way to learn is by learning and doing at the same time. So if you have no money to actually get started, that's going to be a big anchor weighing you down. This is why in the crypto videos that I have made so far on my channel, I've been trying to get you guys to understand what I call the BED strategy. And let's be honest, it's a pretty genius strategy. I mean, it's Elon Musk endorsed. He kind of copied it a little bit low key. So I got a little bit of beef with Elon right now. But in all seriousness, jokes aside, it's a really smart strategy. And the way that you should go about it is averaging in little by little in the, whatever excess money that you have, start investing it little by little and, think long term and try to still focus the majority of your time on whatever cash flow you have. So whether that's a job, whether that's an e-commerce store, whether that's an agency, whatever it is that you're doing that actually pays your bills, make sure you're not losing focus of that because of this crypto revolution. And again, this is why I think averaging in is just a very, very smart way to invest. Not necessarily because it's risk-free. There's definitely risk involved when investing in anything. That's definitely something that you need to be aware of, but mainly because it's stress-free. And you don't have to be constantly looking for times to sell and stuff like that. All you have to really do is continue to buy little by little and build up your little bag of crypto. I like that much better than trying to trade the market up and down, trying to always be glued to these charts and to the alerts that other, influencers have. And like, that's the reason why there's so many crypto influencers. It's because, well, first of all, they make money off of the content that they make, but also there's just a lot of people that feel like they can easily get rich by simply investing all of their savings into some coin that an influencer is pumping up. And I'm all for playing around and gambling. I mean, I'm not the type of person to be like, I would never invest in this. Like, literally, I'm in SAMA right now. I'm actually up nicely on that today, but I have a very small amount of my net worth in that, like pretty insignificant, to the point where if I lose it all, it's not actually going to affect me a lot. Of course, it's going to sting. I mean, I don't want to lose money. Nobody likes to lose money, but it's not going to hurt that much, right? And my business is going to be unaffected. I mean, ultimately, that's kind of the point of this video. Is just make sure that whatever you're doing in your investment world or in whatever area of your life is not deterring you from focusing on your business and not taking away from your business. So, if a big crypto that you're holding right now goes to zero tomorrow, is your business going to be affected or not? If it is, then chances are you should probably take some profits, and you should probably not have all of your money invested in crypto because your business really needs it. And that may be a tough pill to swallow. I know nobody wants to hear this side of the story, right? Everybody wants to hear that everything is going to the moon. And I do still believe we're in a bull market. Things are looking good. I'm feeling bullish, but these are exactly the times where it actually is a good idea to start taking profits if you need it, right? Like if you need that money, or if your business needs that money, super smart to take profits and use it for your business or to travel or whatever it is. I mean, what inspired me to make this video is actually an Alex Becker video that I watched yesterday. I actually really like Alex Becker though. He's dope. I love his vibe. It kind of reminds me of how I aim to be sometimes. Like just, when I watch his videos, I just feel like I'm talking to a friend. And he kind of mentioned this, even though he's usually like all like, about the 5, the 10x, the 100x coins and stuff like that. He was saying like, you know what, guys, like, yeah, that's sort of a persona that I play in those videos. Like, sure, that could happen, but I'm very risk averse. Like, I'm definitely taking profits all the time. And, I'm spending most of my time on my businesses because that's what made me rich. And it really hit home. I was like, damn, this guy's so right. And I mean, I've always thought of it like that as well. But lately, I have been finding myself posting a lot more about crypto. I am very excited about it, and I do think it will change the world. But I felt like, it's my responsibility to inform my audience of the reality of this whole situation. So I hope that you don't take this the wrong way. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge crypto believer. I've made a lot of money in crypto, and my goal ultimately is just to acquire as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as I possibly can. But I recognize that the best way to do that is not by trading meme coins. Yes, that could help, but that's very risky, and that's not gonna make me consistent money, right? Because as soon as the market turns bearish or whatever, these coins are gonna go down. So even though I like to do some swing trades here and there that I don't have to be super involved in, my main focus is building my businesses. So right now, it's Q4. This is the best time to be starting a business. And I mean, there's so many brands right now that are running into logistical issues. So it's even a better time for you to start a business because people are going to be understanding of the fact that you may have delays or whatever. And truthfully, the best time to start anything was yesterday. The second best time is now. That's a classic quote, but it's the truth. If you're out here learning every day, watching videos all the time, sure, that can provide you some sort of, memorized knowledge, but it's also really essential that you actually start applying that knowledge and, starting a store, starting a business of whatever kind, just get it done. So to wrap up, make sure that you're staying focused. Make sure that you're not letting trading distract you too much from building cash flow. Of course, there's a lot of people that make a living just trading. And if that is the avenue that you want to go for it. I'm not here to judge anybody. Like if that's consciously what you want to do, go for it. I'll still be making trading videos here and there, so you can still stay tuned to my channel. But I ultimately really believe in creating luck. I'm not a big fan of trying to get lucky or relying on luck. Actually, I do like getting lucky. And, funny enough, I find that the more consistent I am, the more I work, the more people I meet, the more I stir the pot, basically, the luckier I get. But I don't like to rely on that luck, right? I rather create that luck. And I think the best way to do that is to constantly be taking action and, you know, getting to work. I want to give you guys guidance overall. I don't think Shopify and e-commerce is the only way that you can make cash flow. In fact, it is very difficult to actually have a cash flowing business in the e-commerce space. It's not impossible by any means, but it's hard to do at first. So I don't think starting out with some sort of like freelance job is a bad idea at all, because then you can actually learn through experience and actually earn income that you can then invest on another business, or you can actually start investing part of it into crypto or something to grow your wealth. However you want to do it, it really doesn't matter to me, as long as, again, you're aware of what you're doing. I just don't want you to blindly be following crypto calls and stuff like that and losing your money. It happens to way too many people, and I don't want it to happen to you. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about today. Very simple video. Make sure that you sign up for the Netsphere art launch. We'll be launching that very soon. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.